I'm standing in the hallway where the air is turned to stone, learning how to navigate this house all on my own. I found your old t-shirt in the bottom of the drawer. It still holds the scent of the laugh we had before. I'm opening the windows just to feel a little light, but the silence is a vacuum in the middle of the night. I used to be your anchor, I used to be your shore. Now I'm just a shadow drifting past your door. They say the world is wide and there's plenty left to find, but they don't see the hollow that you left inside my mind. I'm gasping at the surface, I'm drowning on dry land, searching for the oxygen I used to understand. So won't you let me breathe you in just one last time, before I lose the rhythm and the reason for the ride. I'm fading like a whisper, I'm thin as mountain air, waiting for a heartbeat that isn't really there. The atmosphere is heavy and the sky is falling thin, and I don't know where the ending is supposed to begin. I'm running out of spirit, I'm running out of skin. Breathe you in before I vanish in the wind. I saw you at the station, just a flicker in the crowd. The noise was all around me, but your quiet was so loud. You looked so calm and steady, like you didn't need a thing, while I was in the corner, hiding from the sting. I wanted to reach out, to catch a passing breath, to save this little forever from a slow and quiet death. But the train pulled out in silence and the platform turned to gray, and I watched the only life I knew simply drift away. Is it a haunting or a habit to be searching for a spark, to be building up a fire in the center of the dark? I'm white-knuckled and weary, trying to catch a breeze, but I'm just a lonely sailor on his broken, bending knees. If I could fold the distance and reach across the deep, I'd find the version of us that we promised we would keep. Until I lose the spark. The air is getting colder and the night is almost through, and I'm still right here. Except exhaling thoughts of you. Just one breath, let me breathe you in, breathe you in. I'm standing in the kitchen, but I'm staring through the glass, watching all the shadows of a better version pass. I haven't moved the coffee cup you left beside the sink. It's funny how a little thing can push you to the brink. I found your old wool sweater in the bottom of the drawer. It still holds the shape of you, though you don't live here anymore. The silence in this hallway is a heavy winter chill, and I'm just a lonely ghost standing perfectly still. They say that distance makes the heart forget the way it felt, but I'm still waiting for the ice around my soul to melt. The miles are just a number, the years are just a lie, when I'm still living in the center of your last goodbye. 'Cause I feel closer than ever now that you're gone. I hear your voice in the quiet at the breaking of the dawn. I'm reaching for a hand that isn't holding mine tonight, haunted by the memory of your silhouette in the light. The world is getting wider, but I'm shrinking in the space. I can't look at a stranger without searching for your face. It's a long and lonely road, and the wind is blowing blue, but every step I'm taking brings me closer to you. I saw you in a dream last night. You were reaching for your keys. I woke up to the sound of the wind through the trees. I'm tracing out the initials that we carved into the wood, trying to find the always that we both once understood. Now I'm sleeping on the sofa, 'cause the bed is far too wide, with 1,000 I miss yous I'm carrying inside. I'm a record with a scratch, I'm a needle in a groove, staying in the wreckage 'cause I don't know how to move. Is it a haunting or a habit to feel you in the air, to turn around and expect to find you standing right there? I'm wide knuckled and weary, still holding on to hope, like a sailor in a storm at the very end of his rope. If letting go is freedom, then I'd rather stay in chains than to live a single second where no part of you remains. Searching for your face. It's a long and lonely road, and the wind is blowing blue, but every step I'm taking brings me closer to you, closer to you, in the middle of the dark, closer to you, waiting for a spark. I'm turning out the light now, about you more than I do right now. Closer to you, so close, so close, so gone. I'm standing in the hallway where the silence is a wall, watching how the shadows stretch and stagger through the hall. I found a box of photographs we never got to frame, snapshots of a season before everything became a map of broken detours in a sky that turned to gray. I'm still holding on to things that you threw far away. The coffee's getting bitter in the mug you used to use. I'm just a lonely soldier with nothing left to lose. They say that time is linear, a road that moves ahead, but I am stuck in circles by the things we never said. I'm a compass with no needle, I'm a star that's lost its light, still reaching for your silhouette in the middle of the night. 'Cause it was supposed to be an endless search, a story with no end, the only place in this whole world where I didn't have to bend. I was banking on forever, I was betting on the glow. Now I'm drowning in the memory of the love you had to go. It's a wide and empty canyon, it's a deep and lonely sea, searching for the half of us that you took away from me. Yeah, the clock is still ticking, but the rhythms turn to dust. I'm still waiting for the ghost of an endless us. I saw you at the station, just a flicker in the rain, and for a split second I forgot about the pain. You wear that same uneven walk, that tilt of your head, the one that used to tell me every word we never said. But your eyes were like a winter that I didn't recognize, no trace of the forever that I used to idolize. I wanted to reach out to you, to ask you for the key to the version of myself that was only mine with we. Is it a haunting or a habit to be knocking on the door? And I know that the person doesn't live there anymore. I'm white-knuckled and weary, trying to find a brand new spark, but every other lantern is a flicker in the dark. If letting go is freedom, then I'd rather stay in chains than to live a single second where no part of us remains. Like a whisper in the wind, endless us. Where did the ending begin? I'm turning out the lamp now, I'm closing up the door. supposed to be an endless us, a story with no ending. The only place in this whole world where I didn't have to bend. I was banking on forever, I was betting on the globe. Now I'm drowning in the memory of the love you had to go. It's a wide and empty canyon, it's a deep and lonely sea, searching for the half of us that you took away from me. Yeah, the clock is still ticking, but the rhythm's turned to dust. I'm still waiting for the ghost of an endless us, endless us, like a whisper in the wind, endless us. Where did the ending begin? I'm turning out the lamp now, I'm closing up the door, but I'm still the person that you don't know anymore. It was supposed to be endless, just us. I'm staring at the digital clock on the nightstand by the bed, watching the red numbers burn a hole inside my head. The house is keeping secrets in the shadows on the wall, and I'm just a hollow frame standing in the hall. I found a strand of your hair on the collar of my coat. It feels like a jagged blade pressing on my throat. The silence is a predator, it's stalking every room, while I'm trying to remember how the garden used to bloom. They say that time is money, that is something you can spend, but no one tells you how it breaks when you reach the bitter end. I'm a watch with a broken spring, a wheel that won't turn, sitting in the ashes of a bridge I had to burn. 'Cause every moment with you was a heartbeat I could keep. Now every moment without you is a mountain far too steep. I'm counting down the minutes like they're grains of desert sand, reaching for a ghost that's slipping through my hand. I trade 1,000 lifetimes just to pause the ticking blue, 'cause every moment felt like heaven when I spent it with you. I went to buy the groceries, I bought the wine you like, then I stood there in the kitchen like I walked into a spike. The calendar is mocking me with dates circled in red, of a future that we promised, of a life that's already dead. I still hear your laughter in the hum of the fridge. I'm a man without a river, I'm a man without a bridge. I'm memorizing shadows just to keep the feeling near, but the more I try to hold you, the more you disappear. Is there a way to slow it down, to make the second step, to stop the cruel sun from stealing one more day? I'm a prisoner of the now, and the now is far too cold. I'm watching all our forever start to crumble and to mold. If time is the healer, then why am I so sore? I'm just a heartbeat away like heaven when I spent it with you. One moment, the room goes dark. 2 moments, I lose the spark. 3 moments, I'm all alone, just a second away from a heart made of stone. Every moment, every single one. I'm standing in the kitchen where the light is turning gray, watching all the reasons for our forever drift away. I found your old denim jacket in the back of the hall, still holding on to shadows that are leaning on the wall. The coffee's getting better and the mug used to hold. I'm watching how the silver in our story turned to cold. I haven't moved the pictures or the slippers by the bed. I'm living in the echo of the things we never said. They say that time is water and it washes off the names, that eventually the heart gets the heat inside the flames. But I'm a broken record, I'm a needle in a groove, staying in the wreckage cause I don't know how to move. Cause I just wanna feel there's a love, even if it hurts, even if I'm digging through the gravel and the dirt. I'd rather have the ache than to feel nothing at all, to be a hollow shadow in a house with no wall. They tell me to let go, tell me to be free, but this pain is the only thing that's left of you and me. I'm shivering in the dark and I'm losing every fight just to feel this love one more time tonight. I saw you in the city, just a flicker of light, and for a split second I forgot about the pain. You look so well put together, you look so far away, like you'd found a brand new sunrise to wash out the gray. I wanted to call out to you to ask you for the truth of how you walked away from the treasure of our youth, but the static was too thick and the distance was too deep. Just another lonely secret that I'm forced to keep. Is it a haunting or a habit to be searching for the spark, to be building up a fire in the center of the dark? I'm wide-knuckled and weary, trying to find a brand new light, but every other lantern is just a flicker in the night. If letting go is freedom, then I'd rather stay in chains than to live a single second where no part of us remains. Just to feel this love one more time tonight. blue, but I'm still right here, feeling thoughts of you. I still feel it. I still feel this love. I'm standing in the gym where the streamers turn to dust, looking at the locker hinges covered up in rust. I found the corsage flattening the pages of a book. It's been a decade, maybe more, since I dared to take a look. The scent of cheap gardenias and the winter on your breath is a ghost I've been defending from a slow and quiet death. We were 17 and fearless with the world beneath our feet, before we learned that always is a bitter thing to eat. They say the heart is flexible, that it learns to shapeshift too, to fit into the spaces left by someone like you. But I'm a broken instrument, a string that's come untied, living in the wreckage of the day the music died. 'Cause you were my first love and my last dance, the only time I ever gave the world a real chance. We were swaying in the shadows to a song I still can hear, while the stars were looking down on us, so cold and crystal clear. Now I'm moving through the kitchen, but I'm tripping on the floor, searching for the rhythm that don't live here anymore. Yeah, it's a lonely kind of circle, it's a long and hollow glance at the girl who was my first love and my very last dance. I saw you at a wedding, just a stranger in a gown, looking like you finally found a way to leave this town. You were laughing with a man who didn't know your favorite song, the one we used to scream until our lungs were gone and wrong. I wanted to reach out to you, to ask you for the key to the version of the boy that I could only be with we. But the distance was a canyon and the air was getting thin, and I realized that the ending was the only way you win. Is it a haunting or a habit to be knocking on the door when you know the person on the side don't live there anymore? White-knuckled and weary, trying to build a brand new wall, but every brick I lay just makes me feel a little small. If I could hit the rewind, if I could stop the spin, I'd go back to the moment before the world came rushing in. can hear, while the stars were looking down on us, so cold and crystal clear. Now I'm moving through the kitchen, but I'm tripping on the floor, searching for the rhythm that don't live here anymore. Yeah, it's a lonely kind of circle, it's a long and hollow glance at the girl who was my first love and my very last dance. First love, like a whisper in the gym. Last dance, as the lights are getting dim. I'm turning out the lamp now, I'm closing up the door, but I'm still dancing with you on this empty wooden floor. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I'm standing in the hallway where the shadows like to sleep, counting all the promises that were yours to let me keep. I found your old sweater in the back of the cedar chest. It still smells like the Sunday mornings when we had it best. The coffee's getting bitter in the mug you used to hold. I'm watching how the silver in our story turned to cold. I haven't moved the pictures or the slippers by the bed. I'm living in the echo of the things we never said. They say that time is water and it washes off the names, that eventually the heart forgets the heat inside the flames. But I'm a broken compass, I'm a ship without a sea, since you took the only version that I liked of me. 'Cause in my head and in my heart you're still forever mine, stuck like a golden shadow on a frozen timeline. I'm reaching for a hand that isn't holding mine tonight, haunted by the memory of your silhouette in the light. The world is moving forward, but I'm standing perfect still, trapped inside a forever that I know will never kill. Yeah, you found a new horizon and you found a brand new sky, but you're forever mine in the center of our last goodbye. I saw you in the city, just a flicker in the rain, and for a split second I forgot about the pain. You look so well put together, you look so far away, like you'd found a brand new sunrise to wash out the gray. I wanted to call out to you to ask you for the truth of how you walked away from the treasure of our youth, but the static was too thick and the distance was too deep. Just another lonely secret that I'm forced to keep. Is it a haunting or a habit to be knocking on the wood, to be waiting for an always that we never understood? I'm white-knuckled and weary, trying to build a brand new life, but I'm cut by the memories like the edge of a jagged knife. If letting go is freedom, then I'd rather stay in chains than to live a single second where no part of us remains. trapped inside a forever that I know will never kill. Yeah, you found a new horizon and you found a brand new sky, but you're forever mine, in the center of our last goodbye. Forever mine. When the rain hits the glass, forever mine. As the lonely years pass, I'm turning out the light. Now I'm sitting on the floor because you're still always behind my closed and locked door. Still mine. Forever mine. Forever mine. Standing in the hallway where the shadows like to lean, tracing out the hollow space and everything between. I found your old wool sweater in the bottom of the drawer. It still holds the shape of you, though you don't live here anymore. The coffee's getting bitter in the mug you used to use. I'm picking up the pieces of a life I didn't choose. I reach across the covers in the middle of the night, searching for the anchor that used to hold me tight. They say that time is water and it washes off the tracks, that eventually the heart learns how to never look back. But I'm a broken compass, I'm a ship without a sea, since you took the only version that I liked of me. 'Cause in my head I'm holding you closer than I did back then, counting all the always and the where have you been. I'm white-knuckled and weary, refusing to let go of the only kind of magic that I'll ever really know. The world is getting wider, but I'm shrinking in the light, just a shadow of a memory in the middle of the night. Yeah, the distance is a mountain that I'm too tired to climb, so I'm holding you closer, one memory at a time. I saw you in the city, just a flicker in the rain, and for a split second I forgot about the pain. You had that same uneven walk, that tilt of your head, the one that used to tell me every word we never said. But when you finally looked at me, the language had all changed, the poetry was gone, and the stars were rearranged. You looked so well put together, you looked so far away, like you found a brand new sunrise to wash out the gray. Is it a haunting or a habit to be knocking on the wood, to be waiting for an always that we never understood? I'm shouting at the ceiling, I'm begging for a spark, but you're a quiet hello lost inside the dark. If letting go is freedom, then I'd rather stay in chains than to live a single second where no part of us remains. Holding you closer in the silence of the heart. to you. So close, just a little bit closer. The clock is ticking louder in the shadows of this room, while I'm holding on to secrets in the violet tinted gloom. The streetlights are bleeding through the cracks in the blind, casting shapes of a person that I'm forced to leave behind. I found your old lighter on the edge of the scene. It's funny how a little thing can push you to the brink. I haven't moved your slippers or the books by the bed. I'm just living in the garden of the things we never said. They say the truth is a healer, that it sets the spirit free. But the truth is just a mountain standing right in front of me. I'm whispering to the ceiling, I'm talking to the air, begging for a heartbeat that isn't really there. These are my midnight confessions, spoken to the dark, trying to find a fire in a long extinguished spark. I'm telling every shadow how I wish you would have stayed, and counting all the pieces of the mess that I have made. I was too proud to tell you, and now the world is blue, but in the dead of the night I'm still reaching for you. Yeah, the silence is my witness and the moon is my plea, in these midnight confessions of what's left of me. I saw you yesterday in the reflection of a store, looking like the version of you I don't know anymore. You moved with a lightness, an easy kind of grace, while I'm still memorizing every line upon your face. I wanted to call out to tell you I was wrong, to find the missing rhythm in the middle of our song. But I'm a record with a scratch, I'm a needle in a groove, staying in the wreckage cause I don't know how to move. Is it a haunting or a habit to be knocking on the wood, to be waiting for an always that we never understood? I'm white-knuckled and weary, trying to find a brand new light, but every other line is just a flicker in the night. If I could say it to your face, if I could look you in the eye, I'd tell you that forever was a beautiful lie. Of the mess that I made, I was too proud to tell you, and now the world is blue, but in the dead of the night I'm still reaching for you. Yeah, the silence is my witness and the moon is my plea, in these midnight confessions of what's left of me. Midnight confession, when the room is turning closing up the door, but I'm still whispering to you like I did before. I miss you, I'm sorry. The piano bench is dusty in the corner of the room. The ivory keys are shivering in the afternoon gloom. I found the sheet music where you scribbled in the dark, a half-finished melody, the ghost of a spark. I tried to play the opening, but my fingers hit a wall. There's a dissonance in the kitchen and a hollow in the hall. I'm still waiting for the harmony, the lift inside the phrase, but I'm lost within the static of these lonely winter days. They say a song is beautiful because it has to end, that the silence is a mercy and the break is meant to mend. But I'm a record with a scratch, a needle stuck in time, living in the wreckage of a life that didn't rhyme. 'Cause I'm still playing the serenade of us, trying to find the silver underneath the settled dust. It's a low and lonely rhythm, it's a minor key despair, rising like a phantom through the cold and empty air. You found a brand new anthem, you found a different beat, while I'm still walking heavy on this quiet one-way street. The audience is gone now, but I'm putting up a fight just to sing our serenade one more time tonight. I saw you at the station, you were humming to the rain, looking like you'd finally found a way to hide the pain. You were listening to a different tune, a bright and happy thing, while I was in the corner, hiding from the sting. I wanted to reach out to you, to ask you for the score, to find the exact second that we didn't sing anymore. But the train pulled out in silence and the platform turned to gray, and I watched the only music that I knew just drift away. Is there a place for the broken? Is there a moon for the mute, to help us find the beauty in a love that's been uprooted? I'm white-knuckled and weary, begging for a chord, in a world where every forever is a double-edged sword. If I could hear your heartbeat, if I could hear just our song.